White Hart Lane for Spurs against Liverpool. Welcome back. And now we go away to White Hart Lane for Spurs against Liverpool. Spurs a fortnight away from that FA Cup final at Wembley, and Liverpool, of course, fresh from their semi-final triumph in the European Cup in Munich on Wednesday. Reflected, I suppose, when it was congratulations all round when Keith Birkinshaw of Spurs greeted the Liverpool bench there today. We pick it up in the first half then. Spurs are in white. The break by Archibald was well timed. He was onside, but the ball didn't quite reach him. Here's Ardiles. Now Hoddle. Good play again by Hoddle. He's having quite an afternoon already. Ardiles playing it back to him. Cook's offside. It was Hoddle's part in it that was quite magical, really. Beating everybody in sight. The little ball played there again, played on again, and this time, sadly for Spurs, Crooks caught offside. Deep again towards Galvin. He won that at the second attempt, but McDermott was right back there to help out. Ray Kennedy with the guided header here for Sammy Lee, and a bit of space for Liverpool. And the long ball forward, testing again the pace of Howard Gale, and Alexic's ability to come out and head a ball. Took a bit of buffeting as well, and the danger not yet cleared. Now it should be. The whistle's gone in any case. And it was a brave bit of keeping there by Alexic. And he took quite a knock, as we'll see here now. It bounced awkwardly there. He had to do something about it, and charged into Gale. But he's all in one piece. Rush couldn't return the compliment though, and Spurs have got a chance of getting out of this spot. They certainly have now, but then it's given away again. And now Sammy Lee put through, and now Gale with a chance, and Liverpool go into the lead. Well, Spurs were their own worst enemies there, and Howard Gale comes in to score his first goal for Liverpool. Sammy Lee laid the ball wide there, flicked through again, and suddenly Gale is in a lot of space, and the goal is at his mercy, 1-0. It's an afternoon for good football, really, because the pitch is in amazingly good condition right at this tail end of the season, playing really true. And really, this pitch is a credit to the Tottenham ground staff, there's no doubt about that. Remember what it used to be a few years ago, is Galvin trying to get to that byline, crossing it in there, nodded away. Very well, in fact, by Alan Hansen. He goes straight into touch for a Tottenham throw. Archibald looking to get to that byline, gets a corner. Terrific goal-scoring season he's had, 25, and with Garth Brooks 21, that's 46 between the two of them. Here's Ricky Villa. Then Liverpool get it away. Archibald hoping to make something. Hoddle with the shot! 1-1! Well, that's a typical Hoddle goal. A volley struck with tremendous precision and power. And that makes it 1-1. Well, it had been a very quiet afternoon all around, and now suddenly we've got a couple of goals, and this one an absolute beauty. Nodded away, not very accurately there by Liverpool, and Hoddle hitting it on the rise and just inside that post beyond Ray Collins. 1-1. Here's McDermott playing it in towards Souness. Souness with the shot, and that bounced very awkwardly in front of Alexic. And the Spurs almost allowed Souness in there. And just look at the nasty bounce there. And Alexic just had to readjust to get it. Villa. And now Villa again. Oh, almost arrogant little flick there, finding Ardiles. And what a ball there by Ardiles for Crooks. Really stretching Liverpool there. Crooks with a shot, and Clements spooning it away. And the linesman was at the corner flag on the far side. The referee was looking as well. The ball did go for the corner. And it was a superb ball, and the shot well hit there by Crooks. Now, did it go over for the corner? I don't think it did. Rush. McAllister's header. Ardiles for Brook, a nice touch there. Hoddle, a good firm touch there. And Irwin's missed out. Crooks is in there. And Phil Neal has saved it by heading over his own crossbar. Well, the mistake was Liverpool's. Retrieved superbly by Phil Neal. Played forward there. It was Irwin who missed it completely there. Crooks, who may have thought he'd done enough there until Phil Neal arrived on the scene. Ardiles. Brook. Struck well and called for a good save. A little bit of satisfaction in Gary Brook's face there, I think. Really hit it well, and it was curling a bit away from Ray Clements, palmed up into the air and away. And 1-1 was the final score. You may have noticed that Graham Roberts was not in the Spurs side today because of the risk of him going beyond the 20 points and therefore facing a cup final suspension if he were booked today. Says the Spurs manager Keith Birkinshaw, I probably have infringed the league's rule. However, I think it's wrong that a player booked in one competition should be punished by being suspended in another. Honest Keith. Our third match.
Well, that's it for this week, a day when Charlton have got themselves promoted to the...
Really started to think about their big day at Wembley in a fortnight's time. In fact, the players have made a record this week. Now on sale, it's called Ozzy's Dream. Spurs are on their way to Wembley. A slightly different role there for the Argentine midfield player. And what celebrations if Glenn Hoddle can repeat in a fortnight's time at Wembley the goal he scored against Liverpool today. Good night.
Here's Ricky Villa. Then Liverpool get it away. Again, Archibald hoping to make something. Hoddle with a shot! 1-1.
Are on their way to Wembley. The Kings are climbing the throne. Everybody will be singing when the Spurs go marching home. In our ranks there's Ozzy Ardiles. He's had a dream for a year or two. And one day he's gonna play at Wembley. Now his dream is coming true. Ozzy, we're gonna be behind you, all together, man for man. We know you're gonna play a blinder.
In the cup for